Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. We just fought off a raid and there's still someone bleeding to death in our entry area because we're the kind of savages that don't just put people out of their misery. He's gonna bleed and he's gonna learn, or he's gonna die. Really, he's gonna die. We've got a heat wave coming in. We've got good clothes for everyone, so I'm not too worried about the potential temperatures, but we do need to watch out for how warm it's going to end up getting in our various cooled areas. Oh, and toxic fallout as well. Alright. Let's get some roofs going. So expand build roof area. We want roofs over here. Roofs down the edge. Roofs down. In fact, let's do a double roof down there. This is so that people have got somewhere nice and safe to actually walk around. I think our food is pretty much going to be boned. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. But we want all of this to be roofed now. I don't think that's going to be close enough for us to roof that bit. Right, let's go there. Let's go there. We'll go up here. We'll go across there like that. We'll go there. I think that's... If we go all the way around the edge, it means that there is somewhere for people to go if they want. I can't do it on that bit actually, because that's got to be exposed. And we'll go around the edge of each building actually. So all around the edges. It is going to detract from our crop growing capabilities. But toxic fallout is not something to ignore. I think that's pretty much everything. Let's just double check. I'll actually unforbid that as well. Hopefully people are going to be doing most of their work indoors at the moment. And with the heat wave, I could just station everyone in the freezer until it's all done. Yeah, get those roofs up, guys. It is going to make everything a lot darker, but it's going to prevent toxic fallout on our people. And we can always put some more lights in the area. Right, how's everyone doing? Toxic buildup initial. Heat stroke initial. Toxic buildup initial. It's a bad combination to have. Well, any combination is bad. You've been having ambrosia? Of course you have. Of course you have. They're getting that tribal wear moved back and forth. How's that? And a solar flare as well. So heat wave, toxic fallout, and a solar flare. So now we can't actually keep the food warm. Guys, you're standing actually in the toxic fallout area. As far as genius moves go, it is not up there with the greats. How are you doing, Lachi? %, on the toxic fallout. I hope it passes quickly. Alright, the solar flare's gone. Do these toxic build-ups actually go down? They do go down a little bit. So as long as people stay safe, then they should be fine. And it is cold enough in our fridge now that the solar flare has ended. So you're 10%. You've got minor heat stroke. Actually, Haxton, you're only comfortable up to 28. You don't have a duster. Why don't you have a duster? Do we have a duster for you? We might have to station you in the fridge then. Alright, we're going to draft you. Put you in the fridge. That's down to 7.3. You've got serious heat stroke. Draft you, put you in the fridge. You got minor heat stroke. Draft you, put you in the fridge. Everyone else, I think, is going to be fine. Yeah. Sorry, guys. It is for your own good. Right. In the meantime, we can get some lighting in the area. Let's get a sun lamp here, actually, because that'll help with the growing. And we'll get one there. And we'll get a standing lamp there. We'll get a standing lamp there. We'll get a standing lamp in this corner. Generally speaking, the rest of the area should be fine. Maybe some lighting over here, actually. Do it along the back row. And we'll get some power conduits. Which way are we going to bring it? We're going to bring it this side. Let's bring it along there. Actually, no, we'll bring it along here. There we go. So it's running off the outside runner. Right, how's your heat stroke doing, everyone? You're nearly back to being fine. Wait, did you guys just undraft yourself? They did. Well, let's make sure you're not actually gonna... No, your heat stroke's gone. That's fine. Carry on then for now, I guess. The poor cows. I'm actually... You know what? I'm going to give the animals a safe zone as well. So, manage areas, new animal area. Toxic safe. So toxic safe is going to be pretty much anywhere under cover. So anywhere in there. Anywhere down in here. Anywhere in this bit. It's not going to be very good for them being able to eat things, but as long as we can like get them tended to, that should be okay. Okay. And all you animals, restricted to the toxic safe zone. You've only got 8.7% toxic. You've got 9.6% heat stroke. 15% toxic because you're out doing the growing stuff. Heat is broken down. That's not really a problem in this area. 16%. 5%. Okay. So Lachie's the worst at the moment. We'll keep an eye on Lachie. If Lachie reaches 20%, we'll draft and stay indoors for a bit. Okay. Lachie, you're going to... What can we get you doing, actually? We're going to get you cleaning. We don't want you doing hauling at the moment because you're still on 20%. Let's get you cleaning dirt and blood down here. And you can do more in bedrooms as well, actually. Tell you what, haul that. Wow, lots of breakdowns happening at the moment. We've lost a heater and we've lost a cooler. You're up to 22%, which is not good, but it is not too bad. Your heat stroke, we need to draft you and get you over here. You're up to 16% on that. That's not too bad. 13%. Let's draft you, get you in here. Do what I can about these things. 13%. 19%. It's all about the working outside. What are you actually doing? Oh, you're hauling steel from miles away. Alright, you know what? You carry on with that. We'll get Lachie to do the repairs. Hey! We finished our research into powered armor. Okay, well, let's pause that, and we're going to go for vitals monitoring. That was next on our list of things to do. Now, for powered armor, what do we need? 18 components and 135 plasteel, and a hell of a lot of time. So we don't have plasteel. We might be able to get some, but it's going to be quite a while before we can do that. Yeah, your toxic buildup is huge. Right, we're going to draft everyone and just stand them indoors now. Everyone in the cooler. Until this crap show is done, everyone is waiting here. Ark. Yeah, you're not particularly happy, but we can't do much about that. Hey, Stephen. You were drafted. In fact, everyone was drafted. Let's... It's because they've got joy time on the cards. They're allowed to do what they want. Whereas at the moment, I'm saying, no, everyone is standing in the cooler. At least until this damn heat wave and toxic fallout is done. Right, so toxic fallout's been going for 1 day, 11 hours now. Heat wave 1 day, 11 hours. How are we doing for these? Right, Haxton's actually fine. So Haxton can come off. You're hungry. Let's tell you to go and eat. You've got to wait. You've definitely got to wait. You got to wait. You're fine. You're fine. You're going to wait. And you're going to wait. If I see any of you move, it's for your own good being in here. Ark's given themselves asthma by smoke leaf tolerance. Okay. So once again, going through people. So asthma needs treating now and then. We could replace the lung, I think. We could take the lung of the other person. They're a prisoner. This seems like a perfectly fine thing to do, right? Now, you do still have toxic buildup, so being on draft, let's pull you back in here. You've still got heat stroke. Draft, you're not getting to rest just yet. You've got toxic buildup. Come back in here. You've got toxic buildup. Kit, you carry on researching for now. We're going to get you to do an operation in a moment. In fact, you've got toxic buildup. Let's draft you, pull you in, and you've got toxic buildup. We'll draft you and pull you in as well. Right. So Toxo is awaiting the operation. Let's get Kit to go in and do this. This seems like a fun thing to do. Now let's just make sure, yeah, all our coolers have been fixed. I think the heaters have all been fixed as well. You've got extreme heat stroke. That's alright, we're about to harvest your lungs. You're not going to survive the operation anyway. Summer's begun as well with the heat stroke. So the left lung's removed. Generally, consciousness is very poor because of the anesthetic. Breathing is poor because, you know, no lung. Don't know how that happened. Right, you won't do hauling. We'll Hammer do hauling. Right, haul the lungs. And Pan, what we're going to do... I wonder how we can... Oh, it's not Pan. It's Arc. Install lungs, yeah. This seems like a brilliant plan. Kit, start the operation. One lung swapped out. We're not going to offer them safety at the moment. No way. Oh, well that didn't go well. So we've got a stab and a cut that need tending to, and asthma in one lung. But asthma in one lung is better than asthma in both lungs. So it's fine. We lost the lung though. Man, that toxic fallout is still causing us issues. Alright. Haxton, you've got a little bit of heat stroke. Cargo pods. Ooh, actual medicine. Let's unforbid that. Arc is out because of the anesthetic, unfortunately. That's going to take a while, but I mean, you could anesthetize someone through their withdrawal thinking about it. Let's have a look. You've got... Yeah, you need... Pan needs to be drafted and brought into the cold. You need to be drafted and brought into the cold. Everyone's getting heat stroke. The toxic build-up's not too bad for people at the moment. As long as we keep it low, I don't think they're going to end up with anything too bad. Hammer is my biggest worry at the moment. Aww. He's extremely hot, so he's hiding in his room. That's a mistake, Pan. You're going to get even hotter in there. Okay, Arc is back up. Someone organ harvested. Oh. Okay, well, they're going to be, like, sad for 5 days? 7 days. I mean, yeah, it's terrible. People aren't going to be happy about it, but better than asthma. I really want this heat wave to stop so we can get people healthy again. And the toxic. Yeah, Arc's not very happy at all. A lot of the animals and things out here are going to die just from the toxic buildup. Okay, what do we got? So Pan's got a severe illness, that's heat stroke, so Pan needs rescuing. This is going to be hard. We need to actually rescue Pan, but take Pan to here. Lachi, can you carry Pan to the crypto sleep casket for now? That'll do for the moment. I mean, it's not ideal, but when you've got so much stuff happen at the same time, there's not a great deal you can do for it. Steven's wandering around in a daze now. We are getting through our food, and not only that, everyone is falling sick. That's up to 16%. Pan is in the crypto sleep casket. That's up to 37%. And the heat stroke is not good either. You know, we'll draft you and we'll put you up here. I'd rather you were only facing one thing at a time. Casper, also get in here. And you can also get in here. Mostly I'm just making sure that people are standing indoors rather than getting sicker. Let's unforbid that assault rifle. Oh, and we've got a fire as well. Wait, does that count as the... Oh, it does count as the home area because we've got that little bit of the home area. We'll clear that off because we don't actually care about that. Right, the heat wave's over at least. So now it's just the toxic buildup that we need to worry about. Let's... undraft everyone. We'll open the casket and get Pam back out. Right, that one is actually a little bit close. Toxic fire, not fun. Not fun at all. I'm actually tempted to just let it burn. Oh, Stephen, you're going to be making yourself so sick. Right. Haxton's heading up to take care of the fire. Let's expand the home area just like that ever so slightly. Fire is bad for everyone. We'll take it up a little bit further as well. Just up to there. And it won't come back down this way, so I don't need to worry too much about it. But is that... That's burning the steel wall. That must be hot. Alright, good job everyone. Let's clear that area back down. And hopefully everyone will get back inside and not be sick from toxins. Right, Stephen has finally fallen down. Let's unforbid that. Hammer. Oh, I thought he had fallen down. Who was it that needed rescue? Ah. Ah, right, yeah. So Pan is out with heat stroke and crypto sleep sickness. That's fine. He says. So Pan just needs to rest. I really hope this toxic fallout finishes before everyone gets cancer. Hey, marriage on Toxin Day. That's what we're doing today. Yeah, Stephen, I mean, dude, oh my god, that is actually just becoming a puddle of blood. Yay, congratulations. Lachi and Sky married under the toxic lamps. Well, at least now it's toxic rain. Okay. So Pan is still severely ill with heat stroke. It is coming down though. "21 degrees inside." Hey, Stephen is no longer wandering in a psychotic state. So Stephen's hopefully going to get some rest and then some food. And we can get this kind of back to being a structured colony after everyone's got a bit cray-cray. Hey, Pan is waiting in a safe temperature. That's a good plan. Get some food, get some sleep. You'll be okay. So we'll get Stephen his gun back once he's brought his mood up a little bit and rested. Actually, what are you doing at the moment? 27% mine and build up. You're getting some wood. Oh, electrical short. I think I can see it already just over there. That's not cool. So, architect power. We'll need a power conduit back in there. Oh, cool. And there's a pirate merchant that is passing by. So we can send Lachi to trade with them in just a moment. Lachi is in a great mood. Why are you in a great mood? Oh, because you got married. Of course. Yeah, I mean, you're just like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, let's get some trading on. Because of poor health. What kind of poor health? Toxic build-up miner. I suppose. Stephen, we want to re-equip your weapon before we do any trading. Actually, yeah, just go right in there. So, what have we got? Chem fuel? No, we're not going to buy that. Nutramine might be worth us buying. Some more components are always worth us buying. And the smoke leaf joints. Until we can grow some of our own, we will sell the minigun, we'll sell the short bows, the pilar, and that will do for now, actually. That's going to cost us, but it's worth it. Hammer. You're vomiting, okay. Because of the toxic build-up, I bet. Yeah, you're up to moderate now. Trying to keep everyone undercover as much as possible, but there's so many things that they're doing dotted around. Why is Kit so happy? Pharaoh's Master attended the party, attended the wedding. Yeah. See, this is what you need to make people forget about organ harvesting. You just need a good wedding. That makes everyone feel better. Okay, well, Ark's going to get some smoke leaf, so that'll make Ark happy. What do we got here? We've got strawberry plants. We've got tomato plants. We should actually designate a smoke leaf area now. So if we have that one for smoke leaf. In fact, you know, we'll do 2 of them. So this is going to be smoke leaf as well, and this will be smoke leaf. Now, how long does it take to grow? Because I may have left it a bit too late. 7.5 days. Light requirement 51%, so it might come up quickly actually. Let's just hope Hammer doesn't die entirely from it. How long has this toxic fallout been going? 4 days, 6 hours. This is like the longest toxic fallout that I've seen. It is absolutely huge. Yeah, not surprised. Everyone's going to be vomiting everywhere. Toxins aren't fun. They really aren't. Getting gradually poisoned by things is definitely not. Okay. For research, we're going to move on to deep drilling. Let's see what we need to actually build a vitals monitor like that. So that's probably going to be in furniture? No, maybe it's in miscellaneous. There we go. Only steel, alright. Well, that could be connected to both beds. So let's put it in between the two. In fact, we'll get the same over there, and we'll uninstall these beds, and we'll get some more steel medical beds built. Seeing as we have 12 medicine, now is definitely the time to do it. Man, I really hope this toxic fallout finishes soon. The wedding's only going to keep people happy for a certain amount of time. In fact, yeah, the animals. Let's make them unrestricted for now. They can wander around for a little bit. A little bit of toxin won't hurt them, he says. Yeah, Stephen, get it all out. Get it all out. Cool, the cow's giving birth. Let's hope that the calf doesn't die before it gets to a ripe age. Okay, right. So, furniture, we need a hospital bed? Yes, a hospital bed there. And we'll get a second one queued up even though we don't have the medicine yet, because we do have medicine being queued for production. Poor Hammer. Hammer is not going to do very well out of this. No matter what happens with the toxic cloud from now on, I mean, it's just way too late. I suspect everyone's going to get sick in some form or another. Now, Pan, why aren't you using a ranged weapon? Did you drop one? Oh, we put you in a crypto sleep casket, didn't we? Oh, maybe we sold your weapon then by mistake. Don't think we did, though. Didn't end up forbidden where you fell. Maybe we did. Easily done. Well, in that case, yeah, I guess you won't be hunt. Oh no, there it is. So, Stephen had this. And then Pan, equip that. That's what we wanted. So Hammer's fallen down because of toxic buildup extreme. Haxton, no, let's get Kit on this. Rescue the gardener. And can you actually do anything about this? No, not really. We just got to wait for the toxic buildup to start wearing off. We'll unforbid the machine pistol so it actually gets hauled by someone. The toxic buildup will drop down, but oh, you're just going to go straight back out? That seems like a bad idea. Yeah. Really bad idea. Latchy? And if you could haul that machine pistol, please. Just so that it's out the way. I'm really tempted to say rest until healed. I don't think I can, though, with something that's not an actual injury. It's going to drop down just below extreme in a moment to serious. Although we could draft you and just stand you out the way. Not injured. Alright, fine. We're drafting you. Stand in the medical bay. Haxton. Could you clean up the various bits of vomit around the area, please? We'll get Hammer to do some cleaning in the medical bay and then we'll redraft as well. Yeah, it's still taking a hell of a lot of effort to do that. Oh, and we've got an eclipse. Well, this should pass quickly at least. No, and a lightning storm. Well, let's zoom out a bit so we can see what's going on. Man, how long is this toxic fallout going to last for? It started in April, May. It's now Jugust. So Pan has forgotten how awesome the party was. So that's not too much of a problem. We're going to undraft you. You can clean up your own vomit that you've been standing in. And we're going to redraft you. In fact, no, we'll undraft you. Let you get a meal. The fires should go out. Okay, Hammer. We're going to redraft you back down here. Okay, all the granite blocks have been made. Let's actually add a couple more just in case. Steven's hiding in his room just because he's feeling depressed. I say just because, I mean, it's a serious thing, but it's not because he's sick or anything. Hammer, let's undraft you, get you cleaning up your own vomit again. You're viewing art, that's okay. How's your health? 76%, so we managed to get it down a little bit. Alright, let's have a look at the toxic build-up on everyone. 23%, that's not too bad. 7%, that's nothing. 75% is on Hammer, we knew about that. Latchy is quite bad. I think everyone else is... Steven's not brilliant. Yeah, it's getting to be a problem for people. I don't want us to have to spend an entire day just making meals back and forth, but we will if we have to. Of course, while this is all going on, our animals are wandering around as well, getting little bits of toxic build-up. I'm actually going to restrict them again so that they are toxic safe. So animals, toxic safe. But yeah, if we have to, we will just stand everyone inside doing the whole meal thing back and forth, back and forth. Man, a full 16 days that's been going on. Oh, and the dromedary's eating stuff off the kitchen table. Okay, bits of construction going on at the moment. Hammer, no. We're drafting you. You're going to stand in here. Ah, no. Casper's been given dementia. It's not too bad. It's only 85%. Research a ground penetrating scanner. So the eclipse is ending. That's good. We may as well undraft you. The toxic fallout's still there, but yeah, if you... We need everything that we can as far as food goes. You're going to fall over again in a moment, aren't you? Alright. There we go. So Latchy, please rescue Hammer. Maybe Hammer doesn't have a hat. Oh no, you've got a steel... Well, it's a steel helmet. I suppose that's not as good as a cowboy hat. Casper. No, you can't do that. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? We want to get Pan doing... No, we want to get Haxton doing the butchering. Try and stay indoors. Right, Steven's eventually going to fall over and stop being a problem. There we go. The worst of the toxic fallout has settled, finally. Woo! Okay, and at that point, I think that's actually a good point for us to stop this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. We've managed to ride out many days of toxic fallout. I mean, this has been almost an entire season, I reckon. It was at least 8 days that it went on for. We are going to be carrying on in a moment, but obviously people may fall ill over time. So join me again next time for more RimWorld. I'll see you soon.